Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
So right off the bat, we need to address some things.
Right.
So in September of 2021, you and I got in a lot of legal trouble.
We sure did.
Yes.
It's a crazy story.
So we had an explosion of listeners, and one of the people, big fan of the podcast, turns out Tom Holland.
Yeah, our boy. Shout out.
And I guess he was on a promotional tour about Spider-Man.
Yeah, No Way Home. You remember.
You remember Spider-Man No Way Home.
Right, from 2021.
From 2021.
Yeah.
He was going to talk to us about life as an actor or something. We were going to make some jokes.
Right. He was going to tell us about the frog in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he shows up and he plays the entire Spider-Man No Way Home, the movie.
Right. Yeah.
And
so we saw it before it came out.
It was a rough cut, but it was basically the same thing. The only thing that they removed the whole tentacle thing with Aunt May.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No tentacles in the final
tentacles,
one.
No.
Yeah. Kind of like how in the movie Cats they took out all the buttholes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was the butthole cut of Cats, the tentacle cut of No Way Home.
Exactly.
But you and I are the only people to see the tentacle cut.
Right. Yeah.
And Bob Iger actually tracked us down and he kidnapped us.
Right.
And he said, you too have seen the tentacle cut of No Way Home.
And we can't let the tentacle cut get out into the public.
We can't let anyone know there was a tentacle cut.
Right.
And so you're going to be living in my basement for the next few months. So this was September of 2021.
Right.
In November of 2021, he did the whole mansion timeshare with Skittle Phoenix Mark Cuban.
Right.
And Mark had no idea we were in the basement.
Right.
So that's where we've been this whole time. And then he remembered to tell Mark. I think it was back in May. Yeah, but it was Cinco de Mayo, and they forgot.
Right.
Yeah.
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 So we celebrated Cinco de Mayo in the basement by ourselves.
We actually celebrated 2 Cinco de Mayos in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. You're right. Yeah.
Last year and this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw the early cuts of Coco 2 and 3.
Right. But now we're back.
And here. And we have episodes that we never got to release in that time.
True, because we recorded them in 2021 and then we were abducted. And so they're coming out right now.
Yeah. And Bob Iger is very apologetic. He said he will get Skittle Phoenix Mark Cuban t-shirts for us.
Yeah. So this episode that you're listening to right now was recorded in 2021.
Yeah.
And we're releasing it now because we're finally free.
We're finally free. We're finally out of the basement. Finally no longer trapped in R. Kelly's closet.
And we're and we're finally bringing to you season 2.
Season 2. It's releasing when?
On June 30th.
Which is a Friday.
Of 2023, which is this year.
6 p.m. Mountain Time.
That's right.
Leading up to that, for some reason you all continued to listen to the podcast while we were trapped in Bob Iger's basement.
Which, thank you for that.
We hit 1,000 listeners.
We did.
1,000 downloads. So we're finally doing the 420-minute, aka the 7-hour live stream.
That's right. On the day that the season 2 premiere will drop.
Yes. So you'll get to hang out with us on twitch.tv/Jorge the Worker. I changed my Twitch. How do you like that?
I love it.
Well, there'll be a link to it in the episode description. It'll be all over our social media. Check our social media. But we're doing the live stream, and the live stream will culminate in the premiere of the new episode.
That's right. So come hang out with us on Twitch on Friday, June 30th, 2023, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to have a rad and grand old time.
Also, we'll do a whole trailer for season 2, but season 2 coming out soon. We can't wait.
Yes. Thank you all for sticking with us. We're so happy to be back. We're happy to hang out with you.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
Visionaries, creative geniuses, modern-day Renaissance men. These are not the words that people who know Luke and Jorge would use to describe them. They are best friends, shameless connoisseurs of the basic and the niche. And most importantly, 2 guys just being dudes. Welcome to Bad Jokes and Semi-Wisecracks with Luke and Jorge.
Hello.
Heyo.
Welcome to the podcast.
My name is Spices Are Nices.
My name is Sheboygan, Idaho.
Hello, Sheboygan.
Hello, Spices.
It's good. It's great to be here with you.
It's great to be here in the great state of redacted. No, we're in Colorado again.
Yeah. Which I don't know if I would be welcome in Idaho if I'm Spices.
All right. Well, this has been a podcast.
Cue the exit music.
It's funny because we did have a gig lined up in Idaho, like a live podcast thing, but I actually just got a text message saying we're not welcome in the state.
That's true.
Because you made that joke.
Too spicy.
Too spicy.
Ah, yes.
Spicy.
We have a guest.
We have a guest.
It is our homie, the master of the universe, Emily.
Hello, hello.
Welcome.
Welcome, Emily.
I feel welcome.
Do you feel spicy?
Not as spicy as Spices Are Nice's, but yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Moderately spicy.
Yeah, feeling some cinnamon today. So
Okay.
that's a spice, right?
Where are you feeling it?
is.
Like in your eyeball or like...
No, I think that would hurt. I think it's just kind of emanating from my pores right now.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You're like Christmas in a person.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just feel like Christmas smells like cinnamon.
And eggnog and yeah.
I think of cinnamon and I think of like February.
Oh,
What?
interesting.
Yeah.
Like Valentine's Day February or just
No,
like generally
just like,
February?
Like really, really cold February. Like February 4th.
So December.
No, because we're in Colorado. It doesn't snow in
That's
December,
true.
but it does snow in February.
That's true.
That's true. Also, January is a month that exists.
In between the two. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah.
You meet me in the middle.
I love that song. That was great.
Who sings that song?
You, just now.
Zed, I think.
Zed is the producer, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Somebody else sings that song, but it is a Zed song.
I feel like it was like Marin Morris or something. Is that a
Oh,
name?
that
Does
is
that
a name.
exist? Yeah.
That's a real
Okay.
person. Yeah. John
I
Mayer
think that
did a
was who it
song
was.
with them.
John
with
Mayer.
her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know too much about John Mayer. As you can tell, I'm a guitar player.
Yep.
Hey, John Mayer,
Get on the pod. That would be weird. That'd be wild.
What if he just like played the intro and outro music?
I think he would have to do that. I think legally,
Yeah.
you'd have to get him to do intro and outro music and have a proposition.
Yeah.
He's the one guest that I feel like I would force to have a proposition because I know he has one.
He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar.
That's Drew.
That was before
That
they
had a-
dated.
he had a
also.
name?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drew walks by me. And
Yeah. Wow,
then I
you're
cry
right,
on my
yeah.
guitar.
That was
Dang.
also like before she knew John Mayer.
Wait,
That's
she
true.
knows John Mayer now?
They like
Well, they
didn't
dated.
they date?
Did they
yeah.
really? Oh, heck. I didn't even know that.
You made the joke.
I thought that's why you made the joke.
I'm
I
really
thought you
good
just
at
didn't
comedy.
know Taylor Swift's general timeline, but you familiar with her discography.
I know like the popular songs that I heard at middle school dances, both in my own middle school and as a chaperone more recently.
Did they play Teardrops on My Guitar at your...
Yeah. Did they
Dances?
not at yours?
No.
No, it's sad.
Yeah, but
It's
it's a
sad and,
slow
like-
dance.
No.
It shouldn't be.
No, it shouldn't be.
This is the slow dance in the movie when you get broken up with at the prom.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
you're just
raining?
standing there.
And, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you're like, wow. And then it turns out to be the movie Carrie, but the remake.
With Teardrops on My Guitar playing
Yeah, as the
as
big
the blood
yes.
falls.
If you haven't seen the movie Carrie, that was a spoiler. We're doing spoiler alerts after though.
I don't even feel like that's a spoiler though, because I've
Yeah.
never seen the movie Carrie, and I
haven't
knew
either.
I know that.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It did come out like 30 something years ago. So
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hella.
Hella.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that time when you had business cards that said
Oh,
hella
geez. Are
on
you gonna
them?
call me out?
We can
I
take
w-
it out, but
Yeah, I was the kid freshman year that gave out business cards.
yeah.
And now I understand why no one liked me freshman year.
I
had
thought they were sick.
Yeah, that's why we're friends.
Do you have any more of those?
I think I burned some of them. Well, okay, but I had a second set of them made with like updated information,
Okay.
like updated email and phone number and stuff.
Were they still red?
They were still red. They still said hella on them.
Cool.
The first set I burned because I didn't want people to have the wrong info.
Okay, fair.
And then the second set I think are somewhere at my parents' house. / maybe I burned them too.
if you
/
ever,
we could burn them now.
I
Let's
kind
do
of
it.
just want one.
You want one?
I want to
Yeah.
burn them.
Can I have one to keep and we can burn the rest?
Yes, it'll
Sure.
become the rarest business card in existence.
Cool. I'll put it on my mirror in my where my mirror is.
You're gonna have to laminate it though,
Yeah.
because it's the rarest one.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Exodia, the forbidden one.
Correct.
It's like you just cut a piece of meat off of a live animal. It's so rare.
Is it? Oh. I didn't know where that was going for a sec. Well, this has been a podcast.
This has been a
Just
podcast.
kidding.
Hey, it's been great.
Shortest episode ever. That'd
Yeah.
be funny if we did do that just one time.
Maybe we could.
Thanks for having me,
Episode
guys.
49.
The big toe reveal.
Isn't that like
45. 45 is big toe reveal.
Yep.
49 is shortest episode ever.
Okay.
There you go.
Deal.
Yeah.
We're going to write it down.
Yeah. One of us edits this episode, we're going to write it down because that's when we'll remember.
I think it's you, right?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Add it to the wiki.
Add it to the wiki.
Okay. Can I tell you all a story?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, I am newly back to school. Today was like our first real day of like real classes. We had kids last week for like half of the week, but on Monday, at the end of the day, we had to go to a training where we had to learn like what to do, like how to care for kids that have diabetes and like what to do if they are having problems. So it's all the staff in the school, and one of the school nurses is like leading this meeting, and nobody wants to be there. Like, we've already had to take like an allergies quiz and a diabetes quiz from this person. Like, we don't want to be there. So we're in this auditorium. She's asking us questions, and she gets to like the third question, and she lists some like symptoms, and no one's answering. So I was like, okay, I know the answer, and this situation is terrible. I've been there before. So I was like, I'll answer the question. And so in my head, I was like, oh, what she's describing sounds like the symptoms of high blood sugar. So I'll say it. So I was like, hey, it sounds like this kid is probably high, and so they need to like have this or that. And then so she says into the mic, yeah, the kid is probably high. And then from the back of the room, my friend just goes, ha! And in like a dead silent auditorium. And I'm sitting in like the second row. So I turned around and I was like, no, bad, stop it. And everyone just like erupted in laughter, and I felt so bad for this nurse who had to like deal with like 60 teachers just laughing at the kid is probably high. So that happened.
Okay, but it's funny because I could really relate to your friend.
Yeah,
I feel like that would have been me.
probably.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
would've
like,
been me.
if I
Yeah.
hadn't been involved, I probably would have heard it and been like, "LOL, that's silly."
Yeah.
But
I think you have more self-control than myself.
I would probably have just like whispered it to someone near me, which I missed that so much with like online staff meetings all of last year. I just like couldn't whisper stuff. So I would try to like text people my snide comments. And then by the time they got the text, the moment was gone.
Oh,
And it's just,
I hate that.
yeah.
It ruins it.
It's the worst. Yeah.
What I would do during like virtual staff meetings is someone would say something, and I would be muted because I default mute myself often in those things. But people would see me just begin to cackle.
Cackling in silence.
And then be like, oh yeah, that was funny. They did say the number is 69, whatever.
No. But I feel like the real moral of this story is so this happened like I think a week ago today, and I knew that I wanted to tell this story on this episode, so I wrote the words "sounds like the kid is high" on my whiteboard on my refrigerator, and that I've had like a few people over and no one has said anything about it. So I don't know what my friends think about what I write on my whiteboard,
I
but
probably wouldn't say anything if I saw it out of context, really.
you and everyone else that I
Yeah,
had
it
over.
really seems to just kind of fit in with the aesthetic of your home.
So yeah, there you go. It goes with the fridge words.
Yeah.
Yeah, which if you don't have magnet fridge words, it's the best like $20 I've spent in a long time.
Are you even adulting if you don't have them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just like walk by and you've had someone over, and suddenly there's a new little nugget for you. It's great.
I think it's really strange and really jarring, Luke, that you have in your kitchen everything so nice and like a wall of mugs and like fun things on your fridge, but in every other room in your house, the walls are painted black and multiple things are on fire almost always.
Well, we can't have everything, can we?
Yes, but you could have at least cleaned up the blood.
I
is what
could
I'm
have.
saying.
I could have. But
It smells. It smells bad.
I'm not.
It smells poorly.
Not to
Luke.
point any fingers, but somebody did get here like 10 minutes earlier than I thought they were going to. So like, I don't know.
It was not me.
I do have dead plants on my windowsill, which I need to do something about.
Maybe that's the smell.
Yeah. What are these? Are these all peach pits?
Yeah, I got a couple peach pits up there. I was growing some cilantro and some parsley, and they kind of grew, and then they died. So, like life is, yeah.
Are you gonna plant the peach pits, or do you just have them there like how people hang, like moose heads on the wall when they get a kill? Yeah.
No, I would like to plant them, but turns out you have to like winter peach pits in like either outside or like in the fridge for like a few months.
Okay.
And so I was kind of holding them until like actual winter because I thought it would be silly to
Just
like
put 'em out in
winter
the
them in the
snow.
fridge and then like start growing them when it's actually winter.
What
That
about
felt like
nuclear
that'd be silly.
winter?
Well, I mean, then nothing will grow ever except for cockroaches and Twinkies. So
I'm pretty sure there's plants
What?
in Fallout.
Twinkies don't grow.
not yet. Have you ever seen a radioactive Twinkie? Why are you nodding?
Because I definitely have.
Where?
They're
those
green
Twinkies. Yeah.
and they have a purple filling inside.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They were either nuclear or they might have just been like the specialty Halloween ones. I'm not sure.
Hulk themed Twinkies. I mean, most Twinkies seem pretty radioactive. Like,
Yeah,
they are unnatural in that way.
that's true.
They
I
would
mean-
probably survive a nuclear winter.
Yeah,
honestly.
they are like uranium cake yellow.
Yeah.
True.
Is uranium yellow?
I don't know. I always figured it was in my brain.
Really? I've always
Yeah.
thought it was like a glowing green color.
I think uranium cake is yellow. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
We should make it a new Bob Ross themed color, like uranium yellow.
titanium
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, because
Can
he
we call
has.
it uranium fever
Oh,
in favor of the song?
that's a song.
It is, and it's a wonderful song.
Oh,
Oh, I was right. It is yellow.
Oh,
Hey,
it's very
it's
yellow.
It's very
neat.
yellow.
Yeah.
It's Twinkie
That just
yellow.
says yellow cake.
It just says yellow cake.
did you just Google yellow cake?
no,
'Cause
no,
if
no.
so,
Look at what I googled. It says
oh,
uranium.
you
cake.
did Google uranium
You did,
cake.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I know what words are, sir.
Well, I thought you were just like cheating for the podcast.
Yeah.
Like
I
here
would
it is.
never cheat for this podcast. Anyways,
Never.
we got
I like-
lots of viewer submitted questions this week.
I like how I had to qualify for the podcast.
Right.
I would never cheat for
the
this
podcast.
podcast.
Right, but like a game of Monopoly.
Cheating all the
You
time.
can't
Yeah.
win without cheating. I mean, that's the
That's
point of
true.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
It shows you how life really works, and you just can't win without cheating.
I mean,
True.
the game Monopoly was devised as like a critique of capitalism.
Right.
That doesn't surprise me.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
It's a little less relatable because you can buy like prime property for $400, but you
I
know,
mean, when else do you start out with thousands of dollars like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a
Okay,
different
yeah, fair.
economy.
And
True.
the bank is your
Yeah.
friend?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they
Except
give
for when
you
they
money
take all
for
your money when you're bankrupt, but
True.
I mean, that sounds like a friend, yeah.
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 yeah. Wait. Anyway, you got a propo for us?
Do I?
Do you?
That's a good question.
It is. Do you?
Do you have a propo?
Kinda. Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Cool.
We both have propos.
Who should?
I have
Good
one
for
too.
us. We have 3 propos on the table.
Look at that, 3 of them.
I just cleaned the table.
Darn it.
There's a little mark right here. Oh, that's just the mic stand. Shadow. Yeah.
You are sitting right under the spotlight.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Because I'm a star, baby.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
I can.
Or Emily, would you like to go first? Would you like to crack the session open?
Sure, yeah, I definitely can.
Crack
So,
Crack it.
I'm bringing to you guys Proposition 48. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't even know what that is. So,
Me neither.
yeah,
I would have
no,
believed
I
it.
guess.
maybe or yes.
Less laws.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hang on. If this is episode, what episode is this?
This
Like
is episode
16?
16. No, 17. This
17.
is going to be 17.
So if we have like 2 or 3 episodes, 2 or 3 propositions per episode.
We'd be at like 30.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not 48.
Yeah.
Not quite. No.
But-
We'd be in it could be maybe 40. But
Okay.
Probably not 48.
Proposition maybe 40.
Okay. Proposition maybe 40.
Proposition 40.
So you guys are both musicians. So I think you'll be into this.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said.
Yep.
Well, okay, you guys both play musical instruments. I'll amend that. I'm just kidding.
I mean, totally fair.
No, but I think so. I think you guys will be into this. So, do you guys both drive cars?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and obviously you guys both like music. Have you used like a DAW or a MIDI software, a MIDI controller?
I'm familiar with
Yes.
them.
Okay, so you may be wondering why I asked these 2 questions and how they could possibly be related.
Wait, should I ask you those questions?
Yes.
Why are you asking these 2 questions? How could they possibly be related?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
thank
They're
you.
cousins.
They're
Oh.
cousins, twice removed on the mother's side.
Okay.
So,
Whose mother?
yours.
Hi, Mom.
Shout out to Luke's mom.
Yeah.
Once again.
Check that off the bingo card.
Yeah. She's behind a little bit. She probably won't hear this one for a while.
Yeah, but that's okay. She'll get there. She'll hear it. So what I want to call this is the dashboard MIDI.
Ooh.
Yeah, and so what this is well, there's kind of like two models that I thought up. So I'm going to talk about the first one because that's my favorite. And so this would be like something that you could put into your car to turn your steering wheel and dashboard into a MIDI controller, because we all like play drums with the songs in the car, right?
Totally.
So that's where I do my best drumming. I know that for sure.
I used to have like auxiliary percussion in my passenger seat, and I would just
Yeah.
like if I was feeling it and I was like on the highway and I didn't have to steer too much, I would just like
Wait.
like
Is that real?
I had like the world's worst tambourine in my passenger seat for like 8 months.
I have so many questions, but we can do that later.
Okay, yeah.
So-
Question time is later.
But I'm glad that you brought that up, because that means that this particular product would be actually perfect for you, because you don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel, all right, to use this. So I'm envisioning it would be like little stick-on things, like when they want to do like an EKG or something like that at the hospital, but these are connected up to a MIDI. It's a MIDI controller.
Wait, so you stick them on to you?
Not onto you.
Oh, okay.
Onto parts of your car that you want to hit while you're driving.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like you could stick it onto like your steering wheel and have like a hi-hat and a snare right there on the steering wheel.
Okay.
You could put one on your gas pedal and have like a kick drum, which was why I had to come up with a second model of this to prevent accidents. But and you could have them like on your dashboard and everything too. So like you could just be sitting there playing a full kit while you're driving.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, I think it would actually be a pretty cool invention.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So will you fund it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have my shares.
Absolutely. I will take your money.
Thank you. I
You're
don't have any money. It's just shares.
Just shares. Okay.
Yep.
Like on Facebook or Instagram, like
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
okay.
What,
I mean, that'll help.
yeah.
Yeah, we
What-
definitely have the social capital for this.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
social influence is great with this one. So
Right.
The social SEO or SEO. Sorry.
Super excellent oxymorons.
that's
No.
what it means. Yep.
Superb edamame.
Organisms.
Thank you.
It's weird
You're
because
welcome.
I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this.
And yet, here we are.
Ask not, and you shall receive.
Right. Ask not what your podcast will do for you.
But what you will do for your podcasters.
Thank you. Yes.
We need your shares.
Speaking of, we still
Wait,
need an
hang on.
intern.
Yeah. Well,
I'm actually looking for intern work.
oh, hey. Well,
Yeah.
it's free
Whoa.
for us.
Oh, then I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Unless
everybody
I
else
can have
says
your
too.
shares.
You can.
You can't have
Yeah.
our shares.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would invest in this. I think this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, funny enough, as soon as I invested, my car insurance went up.
Right. So, I mean, there is kind of a give and take with this one for sure, but it's worth
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
did you say the name was?
I want to call it dashboard MIDI.
Okay.
It's really straightforward.
Yeah.
But,
Can you plug the MIDI right into your car stereo?
that would be the optimal way to use it. Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be pretty sick.
And or you could figure out how to hotwire it to the I don't know if hotwire is the right term or not, but
that sounds illegal, but sure.
okay, so I'm not promoting illegal things.
Cold wire.
Cold wire it to the part that produces the horn sound in your car.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then just as you're driving down the road, you're just like playing
Yeah,
a
no, this
kit.
definitely sounds illegal.
But also really neat.
Yeah,
I'd be really into that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
you
but
hate
if
horns.
Yeah, but
That's
if
why
it
you
was
would
a
love a
drum
yeah,
set,
that's
it
why
would
you'd
be
love
so
a
much
kit.
better. Because then it's not like,
a drum
hey,
set that's constantly going. You want to hear other people's music when you're driving?
we could do like a whole drum circle, but in traffic.
oh, can you imagine rush hour?
That would be so fun.
I just like this.
The noise pollution in Denver would be just off the charts.
Right. Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would definitely be interested in this. This sounds super interesting.
Great, awesome.
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's hit the golden buzzer.
There
Love
it
it.
is.
go.
I love it.
Shareholders, if you would be interested in giving Emily money directly, what's your PayPal? I'm just kidding.
It's M Master of the Universe
Right.
at PayPal.com.
Master of the
That's how PayPal works, right? You just email me the money.
Yeah. Actually, technically, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But if you are interested, let us know. Tell us via many number of things. Lucas, what number of things could they tell us via?
We got 2 emails. We got Luke and JorgePod at gmail.com. We got Luke JorgePod at gmail.com. That's the letter Y, not the letter E. Learn Spanish. We have there's a Facebook. We are Bad Jokes and Semi-Wise Cracks with Luke and Jorge on the Facebook. We've got an Instagram and a Twitter, which are both Luke and Jorge Pod. You bam. Okay. That's all we can sing. We don't have the rights to that. But Soldier Boy, tell him. Get on
we're
the pod.
we have to only quote songs from the public domain at some point.
True. Like spring.
Happy Birthday just entered. So
Ooh.
we can actually sing that now.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
won't.
need to, yeah.
Well, no, we don't. But it's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's like you like have
I don't know about that.
Actually, I hate it so much that when it's my birthday, I request that everybody just goes, Happy Birthday to you.
And that's it?
That's it.
Wow.
That's all I need.
Do people comply?
Some of them do, and then some of them don't. So it's just kind of like this weird mishmash of people not knowing what's going on.
That's, that
Which
sounds
is
like
probably
real
what I
life.
love the most about it, actually.
Yeah, because then you don't have to feel awkward because everyone else feels
Exactly.
awkward.
Yeah.
You're thinking.
Yep. I outsmarted it.
Yep. You win.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like for a lot of people, like, if you start that song, it would be hard to, like, hold in the rest.
It is. It's so fun just watching people, like, they just want to finish it. They can't understand why their brain, like, can't get conclusion over it.
Yeah.
But I know the psychology behind. No, I was kidding.
Oh.
I don't.
I was really ready for, like, this is why I'm hot. Can I go next? Because mine's not very good.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
You're like the kid that raises his hand that wants to present first out of all the class presentations because he's like, if I go first, I get it out of the way.
And I don't have to think for the rest of class.
You should actually
yeah.
go, like, second or third because those are the ones that get forgotten. So if you feel like your presentation is not good, don't go first, but don't go last.
Did you notice that you went first and that I'm going next because mine's the bad one and I'm in the middle?
There you go.
I was thinking.
You're smart.
You're
I'm
thinking,
a
man.
Smart cookie. Yep. Okay, so do either of you enjoy gardening?
I like to kill plants.
I've had garden era.
I'm going to imagine that you both said, yeah, we love gardening.
Yeah, we love
cool
gardening.
gardening.
Do you ever wish that you could do it faster? Boy, have I got the solution.
Oh, no.
Okay, go. Yeah.
Jorge cackles, mark it off on your bingo card.
All right, yeah.
okay,
Go
so-
for it. Go for it.
You may remember a few episodes back, we proposed a 2-wheeled vehicle. Some may call it a bicycle. But this is a modified one, and it is for gardening. So the front...
I love this idea already.
It's funny that we invented bikes, and then immediately one of the next propositions was bikes on train tracks.
Yep.
And now it sounds like bikes and gardens.
Yep,
Yep.
bikes and gardens.
Tell us more, please. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good. So the front wheel is not a wheel; it is a plow. So that way you stick the plow into the dirt, and while you're bicycling, it plows like a little trench for where your seeds can go. You know, like a plow, like in the olden days of when they had plow. They still have plows,
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I think
back.
it's called a hoe now.
No.
What did you call
No.
me?
That's not what that is.
Yeah.
No. Now they attach them to tractors.
Ooh.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is like
Yeah.
a one-person, one-wheel tractor.
For personal
Yeah.
gardening.
Kinda.
It's better for the environment.
Yeah.
But worse for me.
Well, but it's, you get your steps in, kind of, but like on a bicycle. You get your pedals in. Anyway, so, what's happening? So, the front wheel is a plow. The back wheel is, it's got like a bunch of little indents on it. And in the indents go some seeds. So that way, your front tire is a plow and it plows the hole. And then your back tire places seeds a very specific distance apart. And then above the back tire, you have a little bag that feeds into a funnel that feeds the seeds into the back tire one seed at a time. So that way you can just bike along your little dirt, and then it'll make the hole and then fill in the seeds in the hole. I haven't worked out how to like cover the hole at the end, but you know, we can send that to R&D and it'll be fine. And it doesn't have a name, but I'm off the top of my head, I'm thinking like dirt bike or like
I think that one might be taken.
seed wheels or like
Pedals for your pedals.
yo. I like that a lot.
Or
Yeah.
just like pedals for pedals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pedals for
Yeah.
pedals with the number 4, not
Yeah,
the
with
word
the-
4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the 90s and everyone is. It's the 90s and everyone's edgy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no
yeah.
S's, they're all Z's.
Yeah.
Pedals for pedals.
Right. And we abbreviate things because T9 word.
So P for P.
Yeah. So that's what I got for you. There's no brakes because like you're gonna have to try really hard to pedal through dirt anyway. So like, you know, you don't have to worry about stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you my shares.
That really seemed like you were gonna say some more stuff there. and
No, I had to think about what I was feeling, but I'm feeling it. Yeah.
then- Okay.
I like this. I like
Cool.
this. I like this because if you could convince, I think of it like the marketing for this. If you could convince young, hip, urban white people
Like
that
me,
you live in the suburbs, bro, and I hate to say that.
young
I hate
hip
to out you like that.
suburban white
Nope.
people. Okay.
I love you. I love you so much. You're my best friend. If we could convince yuppies, if we can convince the white people that are moving to downtown Denver that this is the next great workout thing,
Ooh.
They'll be
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. We can get them to volunteer on my farm, and
for it. Yeah.
it'll be incredible.
Can you imagine what community gardens are going to look like?
Or even we can
Or
just
just-
get rid of lawns.
Yeah.
Morgan, that's
Ooh, I
for
would
you. We
love
can
that.
get rid of lawns
We can get rid of lawns.
and then just have-
Lawns are the worst.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vegetable gardens.
Not just because I
instead.
have to mow mine.
Do you have to mow yours?
Yeah, this week. That's my week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I haven't mowed a lawn in probably like 8 years or something. No, I'm probably like 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never mowed a lawn.
You've never mowed a lawn?
I've never mowed a lawn.
Did you grow up with a yard?
Yep, 2 of them. Front and back.
Oh, okay. But like somebody else in the household mowed?
My dad usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's kind of a perfectionist about it. He wants it to have the lines like the baseball fields and stuff, you know. So
Oh,
like if
yeah.
I even tried, I just would mess that up.
Like
Gotcha.
a light patch and a dark patch, kind of
Yeah.
crisscross. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those sequin pillows where like if you rub it one way it's just pink, but if you rub it the other way it's
It's
Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage's face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are
Yes.
incredible. I love them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to have a wedding dress like that.
Dude, that would be awesome. Would
Yeah.
it be Nicolas Cage or would you pick somebody else? Like Optimus Prime or something?
No, it definitely wouldn't be Nicolas Cage. Would it be cheesy to have like my husband's photo as the photo?
Kinda, yeah.
Are you married?
No, I'm not. So,
So is it just a question mark until then?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You're like the Riddler.
Ooh, maybe you'll marry the Riddler.
Ooh, I've always wanted to.
That's weird.
Not really. No.
You
I don't even want to marry Batman, so
Wait, you do or you don't?
don't.
I would.
No.
we all know this.
Actually, no, because he'd be like out all the time. Like he's got a day job and a night job. Like
That's
you
true.
would never
Catwoman's
see
always
him.
hitting on him. And
True. Also, Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy doesn't really hit on him.
I feel doesn't she? I feel like that's a thing.
I think we can talk about this later.
Okay, cool. Okay. There can be a rant at the end.
Yeah, I don't think Poison Ivy is straight.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's canon.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Neat.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah,
So
I-
anyway,
I think that I would give you money for this.
Thank you.
idea.
pedal for pedal,
Yeah.
also
so
known as dirt bike.
I don't really have any shares to invest, but you gave
Yes,
me
you do.
2
Yes,
for
you do.
Dashboard Mini.
You are the chairperson of the board, right?
Yes.
Isn't that the thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So-
Then I'll give you both of mine.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is such a great time. Love this. I think I have a proposition.
Ooh, you think or you know? That's
What is knowing?
I'm teaching you. I'm so sorry. I'll put it away.
What is
this
knowing?
part? Is this part of the proposition?
No.
Oh,
Though we can talk about, the epistemology, right?
yeah.
How much can you know?
All
Does
of
knowing
it.
happen in the brain or in the mind?
Is there a difference?
Absolutely.
What is the difference?
Your brain. I mean, I would say knowing happens in the mind because your brain is like the physical lump of mush in your head
Ah, I love me a good lump of mush.
with the like the synapses firing and
And the axons
whatever
and
whatever happens in a brain.
Yeah.
And
Brain
then
still
your mind is like what actually has a stream of consciousness and
Ah.
thinks about things.
I mean, that's very metaphysical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got both of those things.
I also have both of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jorge, do you have both of those things? You were
No
quiet.
comment.
No comment.
No comment.
He
Okay.
at least has a brain, I think.
If
No
I
comment.
only had a brain. Is that in the public domain?
No.
It could be. Oh, okay.
No.
I don't think it's quite old enough.
Ah.
Yeah, because the person who wrote that song has to have been dead for
For-
at least 70 years.
Yeah,
Oh,
70 years.
it's not just
Yeah.
the age of the song; it's the age of the
No,
death
it's
of
a-
the
yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the song doesn't make money. The songwriter makes money.
Okay.
But so does their estate once they're dead. So,
True.
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, it's usually 70 years after they die.
Speaking of being old enough, I discovered that when you turn 26, your license expires. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the bartender who looked at my ID and said, "Your license is expired," and served me anyway. That was great.
Well,
that happened
It
like
still
2 days
proves
ago.
your age.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
don't see.
It's not when you turn 26 though.
It was for me. It was on my birthday.
Well, only if you get your license on your birthday.
Yeah.
I did on my 21st
Okay.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's what I did.
yeah,
I got a new license after, so mine doesn't mine expires
Ooh.
later. Because mine
gotcha.
mine was that thing where the license like snapped in half, and then
That
some
happens?
bartender, it like cracked weird down the middle.
Weird.
And
Doing with
the
your
bouncer,
License.
I just was pulling it out of my wallet a lot.
Okay.
I think also like a bouncer at a bar, like to prove that it was real, like bent it a bunch and then it cracked. And
That's
I didn't
annoying.
notice until the next time I pulled it out, and I was like, "Oh, this is cracked." And then I kept using it for a while, and then at one point a bouncer was like, "You really need to get that replaced," but he let me in. So
No, that's good.
at some point after that, I paid $20 and got a new license. Probably more than that, but
Did you renew online when you did that?
yeah.
I also did. And when I was doing it yesterday or something, it said that you can renew online 2 times before you renew in person. And I had my license for 5 years. So that means the next time I have to renew in person is when I'll be 36. And my picture is from when I was 21. And I don't even look like that now. So like I can't even imagine 10 years from now what I will look like. And it'll be so very different. I just think that's very wild that you can like have the same picture for 15 years. Yeah.
I think you should purposely try to look as different as you can. Like become Gandalf. With long
I don't think
hair
you should
and a
become
long
Gandalf.
beard.
I don't think that's for you.
I did have a longer beard for a while.
Yeah?
But
Yeah.
we're wearing masks at work, and so I trimmed it because it looks stupid if you have a long beard and a mask at the same time.
Because then the beard's just like coming out of
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
take the mask off, and then you've got like the shape of a mask in your beard, and that's just awful.
What if
I've
what
never
if you
thought of that.
shaved everything that the mask covers and just left the rest as beard?
like Horace Greeley? If you don't know who Horace Greeley is, we've talked about him before. Look him
Look
up.
him up. It's a weird looking guy.
He's a weird-looking guy.
When I was at Golden last week, there was some plaque or something dedicated to Horace Greeley. I think
Oh,
on the bridge
weird.
over downtown, I think there was a plaque dedicated to Horace Greeley. And I was like, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, I have no idea what Horace Greeley did at all. All I know is the neck beard.
That sounds like you need to look him up.
Yeah.
Well, but like, I know about the neck beard. That's the important part.
I would argue maybe not.
I mean, it does have a town named after him, so like that's
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
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 But the bridge is in Golden, so
Right.
Yeah.
couldn't
town
have been
and a
that
bridge.
important.
Golden bridges falling down, falling down, falling down
Oh no. That'd be no good.
into the river.
Because of flash flooding, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
that hit close to home.
I feel like here that's why our roads and bridges give out.
Because of
Generally.
flash floods.
Yeah. Like remember that time in like 2014 when some mountain road was just like gone for a while?
Oh yeah.
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 Dude, I remember I was with my dad. It was 2013. It was that year of flash flooding. And I was with my dad back home, and we went to like Home Depot. And between us leaving for Home Depot and then coming back, they closed like all the roads to get back home.
Oh no.
So we had to drive like 3 hours out of the way to get back to Fort Lupton from like
Greeley. Please say Greeley.
it wasn't Greeley.
Ah.
It was some town just east of us.
Okay.
Yeah, or just west of us.
Gotcha.
So to go back east like 10 miles, we had to like super circumnavigate.
Dang. You're like Magellan.
Yeah.
You had a propo.
I did have a Propo. I've been stalling.
Does that mean you don't have a Propo?
No,
You
I
just
have a
need-
Propo.
Okay, cool.
I just don't think it's good.
Oh, well, you should have gone second.
Oh, it's fine. I liked your Propo. I like my Propo enough.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say you're some giant multinational organization, the kind of thing that I normally don't like. And
Okay.
let's say that you had to come up with a scheme to divert some funds to a charitable cause in order to pay less taxes.
Okay.
Right.
I am proposing to you the best possible use of funds. Let's give computers to retirees.
They won't know how to use them.
We'll teach them.
Who? Like us?
Is that part of
three
the
us?
charity? Oh,
Yeah.
the three of us?
We give no. We don't have to do it. This is
Oh,
like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I'm more on board now.
Yeah.
We take one of the most underserved communities, retirees,
Okay.
and we show them. We give them computers and show them how to use them.
Is that the
That's-
end of
that-
the proposition?
That's the end of the
Okay.
proposition.
I worry for the retirees' children. As a child of a quasi-retiree, love you, Mom.
Shout out to Luke's mom.
Hey, Mom. Sometimes you get the phone call of like, can you help me with this thing on the computer? And you say yes.
Oh, what if? And hear me out.
Okay.
Instead of calling you,
They called you.
they call this nonprofit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to help.
Okay.
Look, I have parents of my own. And
That's fair.
everybody's somebody's kid.
True.
But what if?
Wait. Okay,
It's
yeah,
true.
that is true.
It's true.
I had to think about it for a sec. But I'm just
Even
dumb.
orphans have parents.
Wow.
Not
Put that
anymore
on
they
the t-shirt.
don't. Not anymore they don't.
Oh, don't put that on the t-shirt.
That would be on the back of the
What if it was just
Oh yeah.
just the phrase "not anymore they don't"?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
I
That
mean,
would actually be a good t-shirt.
yeah,
I want that.
yeah,
That should
yeah.
be your new proposition.
No, I like this. I'm pivoting. What if it was like a toll-free number that older, like parents' age and older folks like could use anytime they have a tech question, and someone that is not their child but acts and talks like their child could explain to them how these things work.
honestly, if I got paid to do that, I think I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't
Yeah.
sound that bad as like a job.
It really does.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually sort of what my job ends up being most of the time. So,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
yeah. Only they're not retirees. So,
Yeah, this is like
professors.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa.
like, but like basically IT, but for very low stakes situations.
Yeah.
RT, retirees technology.
Yes.
RTDT.
It's like that. It was like that one time that my dad got the pop up. There was like Google Chrome pop up that popped up on my dad's computer, and he didn't know how to explain it. And I was trying to get him to take pictures of the thing and send it to me, and he couldn't. And basically, what he thought it was a virus that hacked into the computer.
Oh, no.
And I thought the way he explained it, I was like I forget what kind of it's the kind of software that like if they force you ransomware.
Oh yeah.
He made it sound like it was ransomware. And I was like, "Oh no!" But it was a pop-up on Google Chrome. It was just a tab that opened up. That when you try to click out of the tab, it said, "Oh, are you sure you want to do this? You're gonna, you could unleash any number of things into your thing." And it wasn't. But he didn't understand that threat was non-existent, like the opposite of real.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So he didn't use his computer for like a week, waiting for the next time that he would see me when I had a day off and I was going to hang out with him to fix it. And then I got home and I clicked out of the tab and he was like, "Oh, you fixed it." And I was like, "Dad, I love you, man."
Yep. It's like Publishers Clearinghouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently that's really hard to sign up for.
Is it?
Yeah.
My uncle signed up for it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I feel like it's probably
Did he
not
get
that
a lot
hard.
of spam afterwards?
I actually don't know the status of his spam box.
Oh,
So,
well, you should ask. That's
Okay.
what family is for.
yeah.
Hey, how's your spam box looking these days?
Can I say, rigidly have a zero inbox situation. I think I have like 6 emails in my work email and like 4 emails on my regular email. And I was talking to some colleagues the other day, and they had like hundreds and hundreds of emails. And I know a lot of people that are that way, and it works for them. I can't. I don't know. I just can't.
How do
It
you
depends
do it?
on the thing for me.
What? How do you mean?
On my work email, zero inbox.
Uh-huh.
In my like school email that I've been using, zero unread. In my like this is my catch-all that gets all of my like junk email and stuff, several hundreds of thousands of emails.
Okay, sure. Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I only check that one when I need stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just like, if something looks like I don't want to read it, I just delete it. And if something is something I want to read, I read it, and then once I've read it, sometimes I delete it afterwards.
Have you ever deleted something that you really shouldn't have?
Okay, so our work email is through Google, and so Google has this thing where like if you have it, like somehow things can be selected without your knowing. So like I've accidentally had an email selected that I wanted to keep and not known it was selected, and then picked a different one to delete and deleted both on accident.
No.
I've gotten better about that now that I know that it was like a thing. But yeah, I've had a few times where I was like, "Where is this?" And I've had to like go look, and it was like some messages in your trash match that, and I was like, "What? Why is it in the trash?" Because I'm dumb. An ID10T error.
Yep.
Yeah.
I detente.
I like that.
Thank you.
Is that how you say idiot in Spanish?
No.
Oh,
It could be.
No.
It's not.
It's not. Well, great. Do we want to answer some questions?
Yeah.
First question. How dare you?
Yes.
Okay. This is the. Oh.
How many people on Earth that have Tinders do you think, how many of them do you think have a reference to The Office in their Tinder bio? Like a percentage?
I'm going to say 30%.
I'm gonna say 10%.
I'm going to say like upwards of half. And I have no idea how we would figure this out, but I just feel like it's like a lot.
You don't think
it's that many?
think it's that many.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's a lot, but not upwards of half.
okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should like do some science one day.
One day.
I don't want to, but like maybe somebody should. Shareholders, if you feel like doing some science.
Just swipe through Tinder. It could be all no's.
Yeah, but just like
check
count.
for office
Yeah.
references.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give us some screenshots.
Yeah.
The best
I mean, I
office
guess.
references that you find on
Yeah.
Tinder.
True. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I want some. I don't want any of this. You miss every shot. You don't take Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. I want
Yeah.
like deep cuts of The Office.
Right.
Right.
But
I
that
want-
one does count towards the count of office
Oh
references.
yeah. But send
But
screenshots of like
the
like,
good ones.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part of The Office.
See, that's a deep cut.
Psst, hey, over here. Future Luke here with a legal disclaimer. If you are not a legal adult, please do not make a Tinder. Okay, that is all. Sorry for interrupting you. Back to the episode. You will definitely not hear from me again.
You're wearing a shirt that's like a deep cut. I feel like.
That's
are,
true,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah. You're wearing a Threat Level Midnight T-shirt.
Yeah.
And
Check,
it says,
please.
Check please.
I love it. I like that shirt a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, though, because, like, you know when you have a face on your shirt and, like, the shirt gets, like, all bent up and then,
Oh, yeah.
like, the face looks all weird and...
It's better than having a face on like an ad on the side of a bus where the windows are.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or, like, where the doors are.
Ooh,
so they,
yeah.
like, open up and then, like, smashes your face together
Right.
with the window and the door. And
I hate when my face gets smashed together.
in a window and a door,
Yeah.
specifically.
That would hurt
It would.
a lot.
Yeah.
Painful.
Yes. Anyway, a question?
Yes. Cake or pie?
Okay. So I got a special place in my heart for funfetti birthday cake. That's perhaps my favorite baked good. But under that, I feel like most pies I would put above cakes. Like I feel like a lot of cakes, I have a weird thing with icing. Like sometimes the icing will get me and I'm like, I don't know about
Yeah.
that. But a lot of yeah, I said the thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of like most fruit pies I'm like super on board with.
Is there
Yeah.
any pie that you would put below cake?
Nut pies, like a pecan pie, not really my thing.
Mm.
Pumpkin pie, I'll have a piece when it's seasonally appropriate, but I'm not like looking for it. Anything that's lemon, cake, or pie, bottom of the list. Yep. The other day, Emily, you and I were at an event,
We
and
were.
the host of the event tried to push some lemon muffins on me.
Yes.
And I declined, and I didn't say out loud, I don't like lemon things, but I was thinking that thought.
I would have accepted that over some of the other excuses I heard for not taking the muffins, including like I've had too many peach things. This
Okay,
week.
yeah, that did happen from a person. Yeah. A person at this event like had spent the whole day at like a Palisade peach thing, and then was at this event and was like, "Oh yeah, I can't take any of your baked goods. I've had too many peach baked goods."
But they were lemon blueberry muffins.
Yeah.
So the excuse just it didn't work for me.
Didn't
The
compute.
cries fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
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 That's understandable.
I took some of the muffins.
Oh, did you?
I did. I had one this morning. It was actually pretty good.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Didn't taste super lemony, so you might have liked it.
Okay.
I like lemony things.
I do too.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have no problem
Like
with
Lemony
lemons.
Snicket, great
I'll take the
author.
lemons.
Please do.
Lemonade? You not like lemonade?
Did you say Lemony Snicket?
I did.
Took me a second to hear that. Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
If you are between the ages of like 10 and like 19 ish, would you say you should definitely read A Series of Unfortunate Events if you haven't
Absolutely.
yet?
Yeah.
Very good.
It was good.
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Lemonade?
Beyonce?
No, that's not what I'm asking you. Do you like lemonade?
Oh, I like lemonade. Yeah.
Okay.
I think
All
it's just like lemon baked goods
Okay.
that I'm not
All right.
here for.
Yeah. Everyone's entitled to their wrong opinion.
True.
Emily, cake or pie?
So, am I allowed to say like both? I like them both equally if they're made into
No.
a dump cake, which
What?
sounds awful. It sounds awful,
Yeah.
but it's so good. Have you not had it, Jorge?
No.
I too have not had.
You've not. Okay, this is by far one of my favorite desserts. So you take pie filling and you put it on the bottom of the pan, and then you take like a store-bought cake mix, and you just pour that all over the top. You don't even worry about like the eggs or any of that. Just pour the cake mix right over the top of the pie filling. Throw
Okay.
some butter on top. Put it in the oven. That's it. That's all there is to it. So simple, and it's actually really tasty.
Does it stay like powdery?
No, it doesn't, because the butter melts into it. And so it like turns into like a butter cake kind of. So it's like gooey and kind of cakey. And then, yeah. And then you have the pie filling on the bottom. Because I don't really like pie crust, but I love pie filling.
Okay.
So I'd rather have cake as the crust. So that's basically what a dump cake is.
Wow.
And they call it that because you just dump everything into the pan and then put it in the oven. So
I've been dumpless this whole time.
I've been dumped.
I must take a dump.
Not right now. We're recording.
Okay.
Only after you have the dump cake.
I'm okay. Wait, but if you had to choose between a traditional pie and a traditional cake,
That's a really tough decision, but I guess I'd probably go with cake because I don't really like pie crust.
that's fair.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair.
Does a cheesecake count as a cake?
Or a pie.
Right, because it's got the word cake in it, but I feel like
But
it
it's
doesn't.
more like a pie
It's yeah.
with
Yeah.
the graham cracker crust and everything.
Right,
I think it's a
I
pie.
would say it's a pie. Yeah.
but also like it doesn't have sides like a pie
Wait, can we
has.
say it's its own thing?
Sure.
It's its own thing.
I think I would put cheesecake top of the tippity top, even above Funfetti Birthday.
Cheesecake
Really?
is
Yeah.
pretty
What
good
about
stuff.
a funfetti cheesecake?
I think that would be wrong. I feel like that would be having like bacon and chocolate at the same time, like both good on their own. Together, that's just crazy.
I actually think it would be pretty good. I used to eat Popeyes. They had this thing that was called the Mardi Gras cheesecake. And had like sprinkles and stuff in it. It was actually really good.
Popeye's like the chicken.
Yeah, Popeyes like the chicken, but
Yeah.
I would just go there for the cheesecake, which
Are-
is
Are they sponsoring us?
They're not.
no.
They could be.
Yeah.
Mark it
Yeah.
off on the bingo card.
Popeyes.
Get on the pod.
No, you could be sponsoring
Oh
us.
yeah,
Yeah. Shoot
Sponsor
us an email.
us,
Shoot us an
Louisiana
email.
Fast.
yeah.
Like now.
Louisiana Fast. I'll sing that better next time if you give us money. Luke and Jorge pod at gmail.com.
Right.
Y para ustedes, Luke y Jorge pod @gmail.com.
You can Venmo us.
You can Venmo
At-
us at
Insert Venmo here.
Redacted.
Yeah. Psst, over here. Me again. That Venmo in real life is at Luke and Jorge Pod. Okay, we're going to move ahead. Sorry to slow you down. What are we
so
talking about? Oh, cake and pie.
cake and pie.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion, Jorge?
Okay, I was waiting for this. I've been waiting all night for this. So I think under nearly all circumstances, I would probably want pie over cake. My one exception to this is much like you have the one exception, which is funfetti birthday cake. I have my one exception, which is my favorite kind of cake is tres leches cake, specifically chocolate tres leches.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never tried that, and that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, really.
Is chocolate leche one of them?
No.
No.
You so the there's all sorts of recipes for the three leches, but historically, one of the three leches is usually rum. Now, when you make this cake for children, no rum.
Right.
When you make it for 25-year-old Jorge,
Yes, rum.
yes, rum.
Yes.
Kate, a friend of ours who's been on the podcast multiple times at this point.
Hi, Kate.
For my, I think, 17th or 18th birthday, she made me cakes for both. For my birthday party, for both of those birthdays. I think it was my 18th birthday, though. She made I think it was a cinco leche cake, or it was like a seis leches. It was like,
That's a lot of leches.
yeah. I don't remember what all of them were, but I was very impressed. Also, one of the best cakes I've ever had in my life. Drew, who's also been on the podcast, said, and I quote, "It's good. It's a tad bit moist."
Drew, it's... Drew.
And people do not understand that this is a wet cake.
Yeah, I feel like with 5 leches in it, it would be more than just moist. It
Yeah,
would be
it-
like
Like
sopping
dripping wet. And
Yeah.
That's the point of the cake.
Okay.
Drew, you didn't see my
I-
face palm, but it was a really hard face palm.
I think based on the reaction, I think he probably gets. He probably gets it.
I wanted him to know.
No, I appreciate that. That's greatly appreciated.
Also, Drew, you're lovely. The end.
So this has been the podcast.
This has been the podcast. Do you want to do one more question?
Yeah, we got time, right?
What about Wonder Woman?
Nothing about Wonder Woman.
I heard that the most recent Wonder Woman movie was trash. Wonder Woman movie.
It
I can
was
say words.
one of the funniest movies of the year for me, but it's
Oh.
not supposed to be funny.
Where-
So yeah,
We're talking about Wonder Woman 1984, right?
Correct.
that's what I'm
Yes,
talking about.
okay.
Yeah.
Was it above, below, or equal to Cats the Musical?
I've never seen Cats the musical, so just going off of like what I know about it, it's got to be at least equal to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
That was a wild ride of a film, for sure.
I would guess.
Yeah. Taylor Swift was in that movie. We talked
What?
about her today.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. She wasn't that.
Yeah, as a cat. Just like everyone was a cat.
Everyone was a cat. Except for the
Everybody wants
mice.
to be a cat.
There were mice in that movie?
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
It's disturbing.
I need to watch that again.
The Rebel Wilson cat made the mice dance before she ate them.
Oh,
That's horrifying.
This is what
do you not
happens
do
in
that
this
with your
movie.
food?
I ask them nicely if they'd like to dance, and if they
Okay.
say no, then I just eat them.
Okay, so it's more of like a dying wish kind of thing than a.
I was going
Jorge
to ask another
was
question.
gonna ask another question.
Yeah, let's hear that question. Is it a juicy one?
I'm trying to remember if we have any juicy ones.
Can I say something about juice really fast?
Yes.
What's
All
your
right.
Yeah.
At the event that we were at the other day, it was a game. We were playing a game where you had to describe stuff using only one-word syllables, and I got the prompt orange juice, and I almost said, "This guy killed his wife," and then I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I heard myself say it in my head, and I was like, "There's no way that someone is gonna get to orange juice from that."
By the way, he was acquitted.
Yeah, but like he also wrote a book called "If I Did It," and it's like a
Yeah,
little
and
bit
it's
too
hypothetical,
on
you
the nose.
know?
Yeah, with a jaunty shoulder thing, with the hypothetical. Yeah. So anyway, that's my thing about orange juice.
I like how when Hamster came up, one of the players in the game was just like, "It died." I was like, "How is that the first thing you thought
Princess
of
Diana?
when you Han Solo?" Spoiler.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Oops, sorry.
Anyway, a juicy question.
Anyways, a juicy question. What's your favorite kind of juice?
The murderer kind. Just kidding.
Is that the kind that makes you murder, or is it like blood?
It gives you +6. Ew.
Clean it
Vamp
up.
juice.
Vape juice.
It's Vamp juice?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just tomato juice. It's just
Oh.
clamato.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Could have had a V8.
that's that sounds like something else that vampires would have. Clamato.
Like a disease?
It sounds like a disease.
It does.
Yeah.
Vamp disease.
Clamato.
Ugh. My favorite. All right. So there was a time in my life when I didn't like soda or pop or Coke, wherever you're from, because I didn't like how the carbonation felt on my mouth bits. So when I was in an
On your tongue?
It was okay on your throat bits though.
debatable. So when I was
What
in
about
an
your tummy bits?
when I was in an airplane, I'm glossing over tummy bits.
So you meta commented on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What was that?
You didn't like soda.
Yeah. So when I was in an airplane, I would order apple juice every time I was in an airplane because I didn't like the soda, but they had apple juice. And so thanks for doing a playing with your hand. What? So I would just order apple juice instead. So I got like a special place in my heart for apple juice because it reminds me of being on an airplane.
Aw.
So yeah.
I didn't like apple juice as a kid.
I
Okay.
didn't either.
I started enjoying apple juice as a teenager.
Interesting.
I was obsessed with apple juice as a teenager.
I
like,
feel like
unreasonably so.
I remember a time when you were obsessed with like apple cider vinegar more recently.
No.
Or something. An apple
Apple
something.
cider.
Was it? Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It's like sparkling apple cider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Freshman year of college,
Yeah.
I would wake up, heat up a bunch of pizza pockets or the pizza rolls.
Yep.
Pizza rolls.
Yeah.
And pop open a bottle of sparkling apple cider. That was breakfast.
Yeah, if that's not like freshman in college right there.
I gained 50 pounds my freshman year of college, and no one should be surprised at that. Also, I lived with
Yep.
our friend who shall not be named
Right.
was my roommate.
You lived with Voldemort?
Yep.
No,
This was when he still had a nose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we didn't ask
knows
this
him more.
we didn't ask this guy if we can we didn't ask this friend if we can name him, so we're not
Yeah.
going to name him.
Yeah.
But he was my freshman year roommate, and I remember we like he didn't have a car. I would drive him to Target. He would proceed to spend like $140 on snacks, and then would be like, "I can't eat all of these." And I was like,
Wow.
"Okay."
That really tracks. That feels on point.
Tremendously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would also buy snacks. So like, but not $140 worth.
You had like a mini fridge between the two of you. Where would you put all this? Or was it not all cold?
It was not all cold.
Okay,
It
that
would
makes
like
sense.
like the cheesy sort of like Cheeto-y, the
Ooh.
puffs.
Yeah.
The,
I love
the
those.
giant plastic containers of those.
Yep.
We'd get like cosmic brownies.
Ooh.
Incredible. Little Debbie's.
Oh, so good.
God bless.
Little Debbie's. could
Another
sponsor us.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Little
Right there.
Debbie's. You're not giving us money, but you sure could be.
You sure
They
could
don't
be.
even have to give you money. Like you guys should just take cosmic brownies.
You're not giving
True.
us money, but you could be.
Our Venmo is.
Renacting.
Redacted.
All right, I have a question.
Okay.
This is a viewer submitted question. We'll say it was submitted by
Abraham. Alakazam.
Ibrahim
Uh,
Moises.
So Santiago, what should I? So the Santiago is asking, should I tell my vegan girlfriend Rebecca that she has been enjoying non-vegan snacks?
Oh no.
Let me read the body of this email. It says, I just noticed an open bag of ham and cheese flavored snacks in her snack drawer that I didn't get. My girlfriend is vegan, but she also doesn't speak Dutch, which I'm assuming is the language of the snacks.
Maybe it's just a random fact.
So I guess she bought the snacks not knowing the flavor says ham and cheese.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
She will probably be sad when she finds out she's eating non-vegan snacks. Therefore, I wonder if it's better to just not tell her those snacks aren't vegan. I mean, the amount of actual meat in those snacks is generally low that it wouldn't surprise me if it falls within the tolerance margins of being called vegan. What do I do? I think you gotta tell her.
Yeah.
I think you
Yeah.
gotta tell her.
Yeah.
The realist in me says you have to tell her because she has to make that choice for herself. If it's like within, what's allowed in veganism and everything.
Right.
But the like chaotic person in me says don't tell her and buy her more Dutch snacks and see how many you can get her to eat.
Oh, that's
Oh, no,
terrible.
No, I'm just kidding.
that's
I'm kidding.
awful.
No, it is. It's awful. No, I think you have to tell her.
I did have
think you
that
have to
thought though.
tell
Like,
her.
what if you don't tell her and then she buys more?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how
Yeah.
many are you gonna let her have before you tell her?
Well,
Exactly.
But you have to tell her, because if you don't, she's gonna find out.
Right.
Because she will find
And
out.
then she'll be
Eventually,
mad
yeah.
at you.
Someone else is gonna know and tell her, and you want it to come from you. Like this, I
Right.
think this is like, is she gonna be upset? Yes, but she's
Yeah.
gonna be
But not
probably
at
not
you.
mad at you. Yeah.
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 But is she gonna be mad at you for not telling her?
Yes.
I think we have a clear answer.
Yeah.
We do. You have to tell her.
You gotta tell her.
You gotta tell
You
her.
gotta tell her.
Santiago, go to her.
So, go find your Rebecca and you tell her.
Those snacks aren't vegan.
Oh man.
This is actually written by a Dutch playwright.
Named Santiago.
I sure hope not.
He got lost.
Yeah.
What? Where?
In
At what
Holland,
point?
in the Netherlands. He's just
All
like,
right. Well, I think this has been a podcast.
I think this has been a podcast.
It has.
Thank
Yeah.
you, listeners, for listening. Thank you, Emily, for being on our show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Do you have
Yeah.
anything that you would like to plug? We didn't prep you for this, but here we are.
Wow. That's
This is something we could have said before we started this, but here we
Yeah,
are
this is
saying
why I
it
kept
now.
looking at you.
Yeah.
I knew I didn't say all the things I needed to
I
say.
had forgot about it till right now.
Me too.
I like to plug the drain in my bathtub when I take a bath.
Okay. Do you
So-
live with anyone?
No.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All
yeah.
right. Well,
Do you have anything to plug, Luke?
I don't. Okay, that's
Should
not
probably
true.
plug in your mic.
Oh no. I
It's
guess
gonna
we'll have
plug
to
this
start
whole time.
over.
Darn.
Re-record this episode.
I mentioned something about Publishers Clearinghouse being hard to sign up for. I only know that because of a Scott Kramer video. So if you Google Scott Kramer Publishers Clearinghouse, you'll know all about that.
Great.
Yeah. Do you have anything to plug?
Yes. So on TeeSpring, I have a thing. It is called Jorge the DM X Horsey Music.
Ooh.
So if you go to jorgethedm.creator-spring.com, link in the description.
Yep.
I have made a bunch of random stuff for Iowa City Goat Club, technically. Some just designs that I thought were stupid, and so I made them. Currently, I have Horsey Music, which is a pedal based on the Klon. You can buy like a tank top or a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or whatever. I also have the Chicano Music Exchange set up.
Nice. We've been waiting for that.
It exists now. There's also, you can buy the Surviving sweatshirt. It's the classic college sweatshirt, the blue sweatshirt from the movie Animal House, but it just says Surviving.
Oh, that's
like it.
great.
There's the other design that I made, and it just says, I'm a musician. No, I don't make money. You can buy all of these and more, maybe, on my store. Send
like
me
it.
money, please.
Yeah. Your Venmo is just kidding.
Redacted.
But our Venmo is...
Yeah.
Redacted.
Insert Venmo here.
Psst, at Luke and Jorge Pod.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, I do have a SoundCloud.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, so you'll just have to put that link in the bio.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll link
That
it.
shows you how much I put music on it. But there's probably like at least 3 songs on there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, that's more
So-
than me. Sorry, more than Iowa City Goat Club.
Which is you, but fancy.
Me but fancy. Well, thank you all for listening to this great episode.
Yeah.
Follow us on social media. Links down below in the description. Thank you, Luke.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jorge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you, Spices.
I forgot that my name was Spices.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you, Jorge.
You also forgot my name.
I did.
Jeez.
Wait, did you also forget it?
No, of course not.
Yeah, what'd you mean by also?
Because I forget it.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
knew that you forgot it.
Charizard.
Well, I think this has been a podcast.
Yep. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.